Everyone.
Good evening. Welcome to the Nitchy Pitchy Poo Hour with me on
Taco about
JDA.
Niche Tuesday.
Taco diarrhea too. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's rude. How are you doing, Mima?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am so glad this norista is a siesta. It's out of here.
It's out of here.
Out of here. Had my thrill of rain, wind, flooding, trees breaking, lights flickering, and everything else under the sun. So hopefully tomorrow we get blue skies.
I got to turn up the volume. There we go.
Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Dance not with Danny.
Okay, so let's say hello to everyone. I see Treasures by Jump. I see
We know her.
I see Annie. I see Lana. I see Joshy Boy. I see Annie. Let's see, Peggy, Sherry Chapman, Lana, JM, Pamela, Annie Lahair. I think I said Annie already. I see Lux, me, I see myself, JM, Callie Stoffel, Zach, and Amy. I see you guys. I see Macduff, Reindeer Love, Jingle Jingle, Karen's friend, Cindy Smith, Christy Brown, Cherished Treasures. Who else am I missing? Anybody? Anybody? Everybody say hello to everybody else. We're going to get into it deep tonight. So this is going to be a little bit hard. So trigger warning. JD,
Do you want me to read? Hey, O-A-O-A. Do you want me to read my little saying?
yes, you have to read.
All right, before I forget, I got to read this, and I promise I won't read it the rest of the show. Because of legal matters, I must state the following. This video contains sensitive content. Viewer discretion is advised. The content reflects the personal views of this creator and who?
Me.
That creator. I lost my spot. This
Yes.
is for entertainment purposes only. This creator and that creator
Me
is not responsible for your individual emotional responses or actions taken based on this video.
correct.
All rights to the original materials in this video belong to the respective owners, and they get it back once we're done. And this is all used under Fair Use and Commentary and Criticism, the Act of 1976. And if you want to see more information on that, just Google it on YouTube. There's like 50,000 gazillion gabillion videos on it.
That's right. And I say hi to Debbie. I say hi to Silverista. Rebecca's in the house. Stephanie Davis here.
I'm so glad you could read the chat, Mima. It's too small for my eyes.
Oh, that's why I have two. I have my iPad and then I have my phone.
Oh, actually, I'm going to try to open my laptop and see what happens. If it starts squealing, let me know.
Well,
not that type of squealing.
I know. I just want to say that tonight we're going to hit on some topics that are sensitive, and we're going to have some details. We're going to have some receipts, and JDA is going to tell his story. It's going to be hard for him. A lot of people have been asking him to tell a story and don't believe that there's a story. There is a story.
But mine wasn't as public as everyone else's. Mine was truly behind the scenes.
It was behind the scenes and it's public, but it's just as hurtful and damaging as somebody that was in front of the scenes. Trust me. And the amount of emotional abuse that went on was horrendous. So I want you guys to hold your questions while he's talking and just maybe be supportive instead of asking a ton of questions, because that gets a little bit hard. And he's not going to look at questions because they will keep him. So,
And it's not that I'm ignoring anyone. I just want to literally get through it. And I've only given, I'm only showing what's out of my telephone. I still have to show what's out of Facebook Messenger, but that could take hours. There's that much like backlash back towards me, which I didn't realize when it was occurring, that I was like being bullied. Huh.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I was, and I still feels like I'm so stupid for letting it even happen. And the mean thing, you will see comments I made saying hurtful things to other people. I have already apologized to those people for the things I said. And those things I said were, I was brainwashed into believing an alternate truth, which I now realize was not true.
Visions and Cherish, I see that you want to come on. If we have time today, we can do it.
Yeah,
But
that's the person I was talking about.
right, we're
Yeah.
gonna try to focus on Dave today. And what
Thank you,
I
Rebecca.
kind of like to do before we have someone come on is have them talk with me so I can keep like a timeline. So when you come on and you talk about your story, you stay on task. And if you forget, I can help you. So I'd rather do it that way. So if you want to contact me on my Facebook, Mima, we can talk there. But today we'll see how far we get. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm going to see how, I mean, everything out of my telephone is lighter than what's in Facebook Messenger, because in Facebook Messenger, I had Danita and Bulldog coming at me, and they really started, like, I don't want to say, I don't know, I don't even know what word to use, the beginning of July, when they wanted me to.
Let's start out with this, okay? I'm just going to read this little thing and then we'll get into Dave's story. But I want to know how you were brought in to meet with this witchy poo.
Danita?
Yeah. How did you come about getting together?
I'm gonna tread very lightly
Okay.
with this, because it could cause another like world war, and I'm not really into that right now.
Right.
When I lost my deal with Whatnot, I had a whole bunch of inventory that I just wanted to unload, because I at that point thought I was done with reselling. I just didn't want to deal with the bullshit anymore. So these people who I thought were my friends, I came to an agreement with them to come sell off as much as they could of my stuff. Well, long story short, it didn't work out. Then these people went out to her in Las Vegas, and something occurred in Las Vegas. But before anything, I guess, catastrophic happened, Chelsea gave her my contact info, and that's how her and I started communicating. So then she was able to cut these people off before they did anything catastrophic to her. So that's how I met her.
Okay. So after you met her, you started to have conversations with her.
Correct.
And
I
what
met her in like January, February 2024. And we started to communicate regularly about the situation that I endured with these people, and then the situation that she endured with the people. That's how like we meshed into like a friendship. And then right away, right off the bat, she was like, "Oh, you need to get a Shopify store. I want you on my niche shopping network." And this was like in March of 2024. And I remember telling Chelsea, I'm like, "Oh, spoke to Danny. She wanted me to come on whatever on the niche shopping network." I tried to put together a Shopify store. I was paying for one. It wasn't properly put together because I don't know what the hell I was doing. And I was paying for it monthly. And then each month that went by, I saw these other people joining the niche shopping network. I was like, well, what the hell about me? What about me? You told me to get this thing I'm paying like $100 a month because I bought the better store, and crickets.
Right. So then after that, you started to sell for her.
Well, in July, it was like maybe it was like the beginning of August of 2024, right before the other couple's exit from NSN.
Right.
I'm gonna be respectful and not say their name.
Right. PR. But go on.
Yeah, that's it. PR. I spoke with Danny and another person, which I'm not going to use her name anymore either, about joining NSN. And I remember Danny saying, well, we have an open spot now, right? And started laughing, thought it was funny. I didn't find it very amusing. And then I had a Zoom call with both the people that were allegedly owners of NSN. I was offered a contract right on the spot. A contract was sent to me. My dad and I reviewed the contract because my dad always did that with me because I was always like skeptical about things in contracts. But my dad told me to sign it. He told me to get back on a horse because I'm good at this live selling stuff. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. So I signed the contract, but I never got one back. Still to this day, haven't got one. And I've requested multiple times, where's my executed contract? But then to find out no one's got one.
Right.
So then, long story short, my dad passed away on August 19th, and my first show on NSN was August 20th.
One day after your
Not even 24 hours later.
Right.
Danny did give me the option to postpone, and I said, you know what? My dad is liked me doing this, so just let me do it. So I did. I did it. I did it the best I could. Was I really was that a fake smile you saw? Absolutely. Was that a medicated JDA you saw? Absolutely.
So what did she do to you during that show that triggered
She
it?
put me in such a awkward spot because not even like 5 minutes, like 60 seconds before we went live, she's like, oh, by the way, I'm going to tell everyone we met this way. And she ran down the story, and some of the details she gave weren't true. They were dishonest. And so here we are live, and what am I going to say? You're lying, So she made me feel like such a jackass that I had to agree to this shit she was saying. Was some of it true? Yes, some of it was true, but she fabricated some of it as well to make it more than it should have been, which caused another war between me and this other person.
And they came on and there was a war.
They didn't come on the NSN. There was a war with me and them on Reddit.
Right. And then what happened?
While that was occurring on Reddit, I got spoken to. I don't know if you have the email. I got a reprimanding letter from NSN dated the next day, August 21st. It's titled Show Conduct. I don't know, Chelsea, if you can't put it up, I'll just read the email. And the email is from Danita. But she didn't sign it from her. She signed it from this other person and Danita. All right, is this it? Yep, there it is. So I'm just going to read what she had sent to me. Hi, Dave. Just need to address a couple things. We had some complaints come in regards to how you treated your daughter on the live. It is very important that all hosts remain professional at all times. While I'm sure you adore your family, it's often interpreted poorly when it comes through video. Also, it is extremely important to get your Shopify store set up in place regarding to shipping and organization so customers have a good buying experience. Lastly, while these things are being sorted out, I think, the end part, she had asked me to join some clearance crap, but my prices were low enough. I didn't need to do any clearance. And I did pretty well for my first show. I was pretty happy. I was kind of shocked that she said this about, I adore my family. I'm so taken back. I've rewatched that show multiple times. One, yes, it's the day after my dad just died. 2, I had taken something to help me relax, stay calm, which I got from the doctor. And I watched it. I was like, that's just who I am. And obviously, Danita didn't like me for how I guess act. I don't know. When I watched the replay, I'm like, that's just who I am. It's how, I mean, I'm not mean. I'm loud. I mean,
Right.
hello, we're Italian, Irish, German, Jewish combination here. We're loud. All of us are. So I guess she didn't. I don't know. I guess she doesn't understand.
But she made it, instead of making it come from her, she made it seem like the
other
audience,
person, the audience,
and
the
the other
audience,
person.
and the other. When I spoke with her on the telephone regarding this, the next day, the 22nd, because I did respond to it. But it was just, I don't know. I was already got a bad taste in my mouth from
Right.
like the first go around, and
So,
I blame a lot of it on her because, granted, yes, I said I was capable of doing the show, but not till after my first show did she then send me, oh, I forgot to send you all of this. Like it was like a packet for, I mean, you could tell she threw it together, or some other.
it was a code of conduct.
Oh, is that what it was she sent me?
I think so.
And then it was how to act and
Yeah, code of
like
conduct.
stupid shit. It was just stupid shit. I'm like, whatever. And still, I never, as I look at it now, she would always like toss like, you're under contract. You're under contract. Let me tell you something, Danita. I was never under contract.
There was
Ever.
no contract.
No contract.
Okay.
Zippo.
So then you continued selling for a while and nothing happened.
No, well, I did. And then with my dad passing, I did have to go back and forth to Florida. Right. So that, put a damper in my scheduling with NSN.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then the billing. She screwed up my first billing, and I wanted to show that. Chelsea has that too. Do you want to go over that real quick?
Sure, let's go over that.
She must have thought I was a dumbass. This is dated September 15th, 2024, and it's from her. The invoice, I don't know why my print is so light, but she sent me the invoice. I replied back a few hours later saying, hey, going over the invoice, I see I'm being charged $200. I was under the impression first month 4 shows were included when I signed the contract. And I said I was live on NSN 820, 827, 93, 910, so I just owed $100. She said, whoops, my bad. I'm actually giving you the rest of September. This is for October, but the invoice said September.
Right. And the date.
So she thought I was going to pay the $200 like an idiot and then just pay October. Right. So my invoices were always screwed up. Every month was screwed up. Because if you look at the subject line, it says September invoice, right. Not October. Right. And because you paid the month we were in, you didn't have to pay a month in advance.
Correct.
And then you could see at the top, I replied back, no worries. I said, as NSN approaches the 5,000 subs, subscribers, I'd like to donate a 22-inch Ellie Smith Bittersweet for you to give away. And I thanked her for trusting our little business on their platform, and I signed it from, like my wife and I.
Right.
And obviously, I did end up giving that away on the Black Friday show.
Mm-hmm. So you told me that when you first came on and were talking to her, she was telling you right from the start that she was closing the Good Stuff store.
Correct. This was from the start when we met. It was like, I found it very odd. Mm-hmm. It was the first phone call. We were talking about the Good Stuff store and how it was closing. Because she was having this couple come out and like help her sell off that inventory.
Right.
There from the Good Stuff store, or good, whatever the hell shithole was called. She told me, like, right out of the gates, that the only money she owes is to the nonprofits. All the vendors are paid in full. She's like, I got all the vendors paid in full. It's just the nonprofits I have to worry about. And she was talking about the inventory of the nonprofits that she got it for pennies on the dollar. And it's all going to be crammed into her house and her rental house. I honestly don't know which house it's in, but that's what she had said. And I assure you, I mean, I swear on my kids' lives, she took all the good shit. Yes, she took everything out of that store, but she took all the good shit from those people.
Okay. Then you told me that when you first started dealing with her in January and she started communicating with you, she was communicating with you not just about reselling, but other things. And what were those other things she was communicating with you about?
About money. Like the one thing that like stands out, like I was explaining, like growing up as a child, I said I had at times I had a hard time because of, I mean, even though my parents were divorced, I mean, I still had a good childhood. I mean, I never wanted for anything. I had everything I ever needed, I ever wanted. And some people that didn't have what I had, would not say such nice things or would want to be a friend just because of what I had. So they could play with what I had, or so they could go like to a summer home because I had one. And then she told me she had the same thing, which now I found out was not
No.
true.
No.
Not true. And I also shared with her like about like my son's mental health. We talked about mental health. She was talking about anxiety, and I mean, this was before my dad had passed away, and I mean, I had anxiety from everything we were going through with him. Thank you for putting up the trigger warning, Chelsea. And we're not going to say that S word. I think I got a little hit for that. You know, we said it the other mistakenly by mistake, so we won't say that today. I just lost my train of thought. Okay, so I explained the entire situation with what I went through with what my wife and I went through with my son. I went through like his treatment process. I even explained that my dad had a mental illness as well. I mean, I went and got tested to see if I had anything, but I just have like anxiety and a few other things, but nothing like what my son and my dad were diagnosed with the same thing. So, and my dad wasn't diagnosed till he was in his late 50s, early 60s. So I felt bad for him, honestly, because to live like that for all those years without having any like medication that could help you, I couldn't envision that. But when I was explaining the S word, like that S word thing, she told me she was the S word. And then she told me about a friend of hers sister did the S word because of the sister. I forget the exact wording, but it was like it was like so like bizarre. And then to find out all that was not true. Well, the sister did the S word, but all the stuff surrounding it that she told me about was all false.
Correct. So the other thing she talked to you about was a lot of other people.
Yes. There was not one. I mean, I'm not kidding. There was not, I think, one person that she didn't bash. She bashed every single person. I never understood. I mean, when a lot of it's in writing, but when I would talk to her on the phone and she would just start going on and on and on, I'm like, oh my God, you're like a fucking hemorrhoid. Oh, excuse my language. Like, how can I don't know why I couldn't see past it or see like through her. Like, okay, if she has to look at this juncture, she said she had like a small circle of friends. In writing, she put it was me and two other people and her. And then in reality, I know it was Idaho Gem, the couple out west, and me.
Right.
So it's sad. She doesn't even have own friends in her own town that she lives in. It's sad. That's so sad. So sad.
So
she's just truly, and the bashing is rough. Some of it is rough. She's not this like, you know how she in her video, she is so phony. So phony. Before that camera goes on, like I could say the first my first show on NSN, I was in the I don't know what the blue room or whatever the hell it's called. I was sitting back there. I could see Chelsea because Chelsea was producing the show. And then obviously I saw Danny and I heard her ticking away on her computer and she barked orders at Chelsea as if like Chelsea was like a servant. And I was embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
I was embarrassed for Chelsea for the way she spoke to her. I was like, that no one deserves to be spoken to that way.
Right.
And what I've learned now, or what I know now, is she even spoke about me behind my back and
Right.
not such nice things. I know there's a video going to be coming out soon where this person asked if they could use a text they received that was from the niche lady saying not such nice things about me. And I said, absolutely, you can show it. Absolutely.
Okay, so then around August, you talked about your contract with her. And
Correct.
then in December, explain this gifting that your
We
dad used
we
to.
had a I don't want to say a little bit of like a falling out at the end of November. We had a little
Mhm.
falling out. And I didn't do any my last show on NSN, I think Chelsea, if I'm wrong, please tell me. I think my last show was Black Friday. I think that was it. I didn't do any other shows on there because we did not see eye to eye with things because my next bill came in and she asked me for 3,000. She said, she said, here, listen to me. She's like, she billed me for $3,000 on my December invoice. She told me that this invoice was good for 12 months. I could stream as often as I want on NSN. It needs to be paid or I needed to pay it within 2 days, 48 hours. I've never received a bill that you had to pay in 48 hours. It's usually like net 30.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't even need to think twice, but to say no, thank you. And could you imagine if I did? Could you imagine? I would have lost all
Right.
that money.
You would have lost all that money.
Yeah.
So
So
then,
so back to like the end.
I'm here, JD. I am on the Niche Shopping Network channel right now. I am looking to see when your last show was to confirm. Let's see, you did have one show after Black Friday, and that was your Epic Glass sale.
It was that November? Was that December?
Oh, I don't. Let me click on it.
Doesn't say
Look
right.
at this young handsome date. Does it give me the date?
Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Doesn't give me the date. It just says stream 10 months ago.
All right, so 10 months ago.
Oh, wow, you're getting comments from like a month ago. Wow, you're a hoot. But yeah, it would have still been, I bet, that following week after Black Friday.
All right.
And just to state this, those videos of him are still on the channel, and he's requested that all those videos come down, and they're still up. And
yeah,
the
attorney's going to send. I'm sure if it hasn't been sent, it will be sent. But I demand that they all be taken down. Reason is NSN was never an actual company like we were all told. We were all lied to, and it's just not cool. And I don't want to. And I'm choosing not to take any part with. I don't want any part with her. She is a thief, and that's my opinion. I think she's a thief, a con artist, a liar, a piece of shit, and should have handcuffs slapped on her and thrown in the slammer because that's where she belongs.
Okay, so
and that's my opinion. That's my opinion. All right, so let me get back to this. I'm sorry.
No, let's get to the money gifting and.
All right. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but at the end of the year, my dad would always give us like money for a holiday, and I chose, instead of giving it to what I would normally do, I said, you know what? I want to give it to NSN. And that's what I chose. So I would have given what my dad would have normally given me to NSN as a donation because he liked me live selling. And even though I was pretty much done with them, it was just like it was like a thank you. And ironically, it was like a certain dollar amount. And she inflated that dollar amount. Wait, 5 times? No, 5 times.
5 times.
She inflated it 5 times the amount.
Right. So he originally said he was going to pay, let's say, $10, and she increased that to $50. But this was higher than $10. So let's say it's $100. She increased it to $500. So he originally said he was going to give this amount, but she kept asking for more and more and more. So by the time he was supposed to give this, it had more than
it inflated to
quadrupled.
$2,500.
Right. So that money was supposed to go to pay for the reseller or sponsorship.
Yes,
correct?
but the check was going to be written out to the Niche Shopping Network. I do have an email where she said, please send it to, and she gave me the address to who to make the check out to, and it wasn't to NSN. And I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm sorry. This is supposed to come to Niche Shopping Network, not who these, I don't even know who these people are.
Right.
So she wouldn't have been able to cash the damn check anyway.
So she was going to try to have you pay for her sponsoring the reseller event.
Yes, and I wasn't even invited to go.
And you weren't even invited to go, but you were paying for it, and she was going to use her company, which wasn't a company,
The space company,
to sponsor it, and she would get all the glory, but you were funding it.
Exactly, because she said clear as day, I don't have the money to pay for it.
Right. So you said at this point, no.
Well, wait, no, I did not say no. I was going to let it run through the proper channels, and things were held up for a little while, as things are after someone passes away. And it's so bizarre how, granted, did I make a few errors posting information about myself? Yes. One error was this couple that I had words with said that I was, like, I guess broke or whatever, something like that, no money, whatever, on the streets, blah blah blah. That was them, not me. So I posted, I'm like, oh yeah, I am, okay, we're selling my dad's house, here it is. I want to see it. And unfortunately, I didn't. I wish I knew then. What I know now is the address was on there. So Danita, like, I guess, was following the sale of the house to see when it sold and how much it sold for. So she saw what it sold for, which I think is so, like, I forget when the house sold. I forget, but I had told her it didn't go through yet, because she kept asking, and I'm like, no, it didn't go through yet, not realizing she had the address and she could see that it did go through. The house sold. And she knew the proceeds. Right. Yeah.
I want to interject just something right quick. I want the chat to understand. So we just looked. Your last show was last part of November, possibly like the very tip at the beginning of December. The Boss Reseller remix that she was asking you to pay for the sponsorship for was not until the middle of March. So I want you guys to think about that in your heads, how long that is from show to cut a check for the supposed sponsorship payment.
And I was no longer even participating with NSN. Correct. I was done.
And Chelsea, can I ask you one question?
Only for you, Mima.
Okay.
Okay.
What did the Witchy Poo say she was going to do to Dave after he paid this $2,500?
He was done. He was cut and done. I remember asking, so is this $2,500? I remember Dave, because he expressed to me that he wanted to contribute to NSN, that his dad supported this dream and avenue of reselling, and he felt it was the right thing. He saw the potential, just like I did, of this growing. But she expressed to me and other individuals that once this sponsorship was paid, it was not to prepay for his future sales. It was straightforward donation, that he was done.
He wouldn't be able to sell on the Niche Shopping Network.
Correct. He was done.
To take him for his cash and then cut them off at the knees, basically.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. All right. Go now. Back to Dave. Back to Dave.
All right, so
Now,
I'm probably mixing. I'm gonna probably fast forward when everything happened at the Boss reseller mix, falling out between other people that were on the Niche Shopping Network. She came crying to me about her partner left, and then the rest. I mean, there were 3 resellers. There were 3. That's it. Just 3 of us.
yes.
Um, and I was already gone, so there were only 2 left. So the other 2 then left. So then it was just her. So then all of a sudden, now she wants to be my friend again.
Wait a
Being
second.
like, well, oh, I'm sorry.
Wait a second. Can you tell us how she paid for the sponsorship?
Well, since she didn't have any money, she took an advance on her Shopify store. And she told me she only had 90 days to pay it back. I'm like, well, you better get selling.
So she didn't have the money to pay
No,
$500 she expected
no.
you to pay, but
She would tell me all the time she had no money. She said she couldn't wait for eBay, not eBay. Who is it? YouTube. She's waiting for her YouTube check because she's always told me by the 3rd week of the month they were always like, you know, it was thin pickings.
right.
Mima, the sponsorship she paid for was the lower bracket of sponsorships that were offered for the Boss Reseller Remix.
Oh, do you know how much
That
it was, Chelsea?
$2,500.
Oh, so she did pay the $2,500.
Yes.
Okay.
And she did get an advance from her Shopify store. I know because I also had taken advance from my Shopify store in order to cover the cost of it going and working the sponsorship booth.
Okay, I want to stop for a second. Thank Joshy Boy for his contribution for Ava's vendors, Betty Packard for hers, and Sandy Shalises for hers. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that.
Okay, now JDA.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, before we go on, Chelsea, did I send you the screenshot of how much money is in like the YouTube store, the YouTube shop thing?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Would you like me to post that right
yes,
now?
Yes, you don't post that for 5 seconds because I meant to discuss that in the beginning. I forgot.
That's okay.
You're good. You know how many things you sent me to share? I got so much stuff to share. Here you go.
Okay.
All right, there it is. That I can't read it. That's what's sitting there, and I don't get that until because this is a collaborative effort. We don't get this until the last. I think it's November 22nd to November 25th. And I was advised I was just going to put my own money in and then just wait till the check comes. But I was told not to do that.
No, we don't want commingle.
Yeah, we're not going to commingle funds, but we're going to keep everyone abreast. So I'm sharing. And then I also I forgot to post the Wells Fargo one, but I promise for our next meeting, I will have a side-by-side of what's in the Wells Fargo and then what's in the YouTube.
Okay.
Because I want to be as transparent as possible. I am not a Danita.
Right. Now, I want to switch gears a little bit. And you told me about this person named Christy that Danny or Nietzsche or whatever her Danita's name is, brought into your life. And tell me about this Christy.
This Christy, right off the bat, she said, this is how I was introduced to her. She said, I have this friend that always has my back. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, I want to invite you into a group chat with them. I said, with her. I said, okay. So I really don't use Facebook.
Thank you, Vicky. Go on.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what it was, but thank you. I saw something come across the screen.
It's Vicky gave it $19.99.
Oh, thank you. Now, where was I?
You were talking about Christy.
All right, so I don't use like Facebook really. So honestly, I don't use it. And you could go, well, no, you can't see me because mine's private. So she asked me what my name was on Facebook because she couldn't find me. And I said, all right. So she found me and then she sent me that request in that Facebook Messenger thing. And she said, oh, I'm like, well, how do I had to download shit to my phone to get to it and whatever. So I met this Christy, and right off the bat, I'm like, what the fuck is up with this lady? She was like crude and rude. Anything, any thing that was brought up by Danita. Christy just saw the evil in everything. Like everything was evil. Everything was like this black cloud. And they were both so meant for each other because they both talk so much shit about people. It wasn't even funny. Like,
But she
I want
was
to say,
asking you private stuff about your finances. She
yeah,
wanted your credit card
yeah.
number. She wanted.
Well, no, Denise card number in August.
Okay.
But
But
like the one thing that irks me now, that I don't know how I fell for it. It's like they would ask and I would deliver like the information. Like in that Facebook Messenger thing, that we had, that's the conversation, or that's where we had the conversation about the elephant shit is in there. It and that was where the doxing of Betty White took place, was right in there. And then just a lot of evil, a lot of hate. And it was like it wasn't me. Like, I'm not a hateful person, but I always try to help. I always try to do whatever I can to like make other people like happy, and I let too many people shit on me, which happens way too often.
I just want to set this precedence, JDA, and you can relate to this, or you can confirm this.
Yes.
So the conversations between Bulldog and Danita, or AKA Christine, AKA Danny, the niche lady, how many times did they talk on the telephone? With how many years they've been best buddies? How many times do they actually have a legitimate conversation?
Never once that I know of, because there was
I know
a time.
of one time.
She told me she didn't have Danita's phone number, because there is in my Facebook Messenger, the bitch Danita was live on somewhere, and then she's like, message her this, text her this. I'm like, why don't you just text her? She's like, I don't have her phone number. I'm like, what?
Yeah. They did
Go
not
to her
have
phone.
each
And Danny was like, don't give her my phone number. I'm like, this is weird.
Yep. They did not have each other's phone number. My conversations going back when I went through the conversations with Christy, aka Bulldog, they talked on the phone one time, but Christy is going to the battle barbed wire fence for this woman. I just want the chat to know that. Carry on, my friends.
Oh, I want to step or flop back a little regarding that donation thing. At the end of the year, my dad would want to give my sister and I a gift. It's not like we needed anything. We're adults. So what he would do is he would give money to a true nonprofit organization in our name, so we had a tax write-off. I always chose St. Jude's Hospital in, I forget where the hell they are. And my sister did as well. So that was last year. Wasn't that last year? Yeah, like this time last year. I remember I had told my sister, I was like, tell the Prudential people to not send the check to that St. Jude thing, that I wanted to change it. I don't think I explained that properly, so I hope I explained that like properly now. And it was $500. It was $500.
Yeah.
The max it would have been, because like over the years it always teetered between $500 and $750. But that calendar year would have been $500, because there wasn't as much money earned by my dad because he had passed away in August.
Right. Okay. So then come July, what happened with Christy and the text message?
Christy, I have, well, there's the text messages from Danita around July 10th.
Right.
She was like telling me that Christy's angry. I'm sorry?
The text messages are all ready to go when you are to be shown.
Okay.
Yeah, did you want me to go through all the text messages and explain as I go?
Yes, but not really. But let's just talk about this first, and then we'll get to the text message.
Okay.
Give me the cue.
We'll give
So
you the
July 10th, I got a phone call from Danita,
mm-hmm.
and I was talking to her. It was the day before my birthday, and I was telling her how I was depressed. It was the day before my birthday. I was like the first birthday without my dad, and I was like sad. And the conversation was like, "Oh, Christy's really angry. Did you hear what I just said?" And then she started talking about money, and I had to end the phone call.
So
I was like, I gotta go. I think I gotta go.
she never acknowledged, number one, that it was your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, that it
And
was
then she
going to be a
texted me
really
on July 10th too,
that it was
after I told her I
right
had to go.
that it was really going to be a hard birthday for you. She never
Mm-hmm.
acknowledged that either. All she cared about was that telling you that Christy was really angry with you.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And she also sent that in text as well on July
Right.
10th.
So
I
then,
hadn't. Go
okay,
ahead.
go on.
I
Go
said I hadn't checked the Facebook Messenger, and I don't know how. Oh wait, I could check it right now. I'll tell you the date.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't checked Facebook Messenger in some time.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me hit cancel. I hadn't checked it in some time, so I don't know if she sent me a text. I don't know what drew me to go into Facebook Messenger, but let me open it now. Open. And now Christy's trying to go through and delete Shiitake. She deleted like all her stuff. All right, I have to go to archive, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate trying to find it. You got to scroll down. Wait. Let me just make sure I'm not deleting anything I'm not supposed to.
No,
Here it is.
okay.
Okay, let me go to, that was July 19th. July 19th. July 10th, she sent me this that, wait, when did I respond to it? I didn't respond to any of this till July 19th.
Okay.
I didn't look. The last time I saw, what did she say? July 9th. Like I said, no, that was July 10th when I spoke to her. July 9th, they were blasting me. Blasting me about like pushing that Chelsea did fraud against me. And I was like, back the fuck up. Because I knew it wasn't Chelsea at that point. I knew that already. I know what happened to my credit card, and it was not Chelsea. I can't say much because the bank won't tell me much shit, but I know who fucking did this. I know
So
who did it.
they were pushing a narrative that the
That
stuff
they
that
got
was
me.
going
They got me to accuse Chelsea of wanting to accuse Chelsea of using my credit card.
right,
Which I apologized to her because she would never fucking do that.
right. But
Ever.
they were spilling this narrative that Chelsea was the one who had your credit card and she was the one spending on it and she was the one doing it.
And yep.
they
And then my last response back was July 9th. Christy says July 9th. Dave Freeman, what has come of Chelsea fraud? We need to see those ASAP. Why I say ASAP? Before the end of the week. I personally have hired a private investigator. He's going to get to the bottom of all this bullshit. I was like, you know what? I have a pod show in 30 minutes. I'll talk to you later. I fucking ignored what she said. Then July 10th, she wrote me a biography. July 10th, again, she wrote me a biography. July 18th, a biography. July 19th, I said, I'm not hiding, you fucking core. What did I say? I'm not hiding. I have zero clue what you're talking about. July 10th, what? What are you talking about? And it goes on and on and on and on and on. All right, I lost my train of thought. Mima, where am I?
Okay, so I want you to tell me what Christy started to do, though.
Oh, I was threatened by Christy that if I did not hand over $2,500 by the 24th of July, they were going to drop all this information they found out about my family, but most importantly about my dad.
Your dad, who had been
my dad who had been killed. I mean,
killed.
My dad didn't just pass away. My dad was brutally killed.
He
Brutally.
died in a horrible, horrible way.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to put all this information out about him after you had just experienced this, not a year earlier.
Yep. Correct.
And if you didn't pay the money, they were going to do this
Correct.
by a certain date.
Correct. I did. They said I had to pay by July 24th, and I
Did they
basically.
did they put this information out?
Yes. Yes. Danny did.
Danny did. Where did
Yep.
she put it out?
It was posted on her channel, and then it was as quick as it was up, it was gone. But I have a screenshot.
Wow. Okay. So let's just backtrack a little
Because if
bit.
any of her flying grannies, whatever the hell they're called, saw that shows the true side of her, and she put it as a post. So I've noticed that posts aren't seen as much as like shorts and videos. So I have a feeling that's why she put it there. But like I said, as quick as it was there, it was gone.
Mm-hmm.
But I already started
Screenshot.
to do what but I already started doing what I had to do because no one
Right.
fucks with me like that.
So,
I told her, like I don't remember the exact words. I was like, I think you don't know what you're doing here. I will expose everything you've ever said to me, and you've given me so much information. The whole fucking world's gonna hate you.
right. So we're gonna bring up some of those messages, but I also want you to tell us what she was things that she was asking you to do for her.
Oh,
As,
she wanted me. She
Mhm.
wanted me to befriend. I don't want to say the person's name. This person, because she was
Mhm.
like jealous of this person, and wanted me to like record conversations. She would message me saying, "Oh, this estate sale has this, and they love to buy that. Go there and buy it all." What am I
Right.
gonna do with this fucking shit? What do you want me to do? I mean, I lied at times, like, yeah, I went and did it. Yeah. Because I just couldn't take it anymore.
So if she was mad at somebody that she had previously worked for,
Yep.
and there was an estate sale near the both of you,
Yep.
she
No.
wanted you.
There were ones that were near this person, not near me.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
I'd have to travel like an
You
hour
went.
and a
She
half, two
wanted you to
hours.
travel to that estate sale while that person was probably going to be there, and then buy all the stuff out from under her just to be vicious.
Correct. And
Yeah.
then she said that I could send it to Vegas and she'll send me the money after the shit sells. But I already know that would have never happened.
Never
Yeah.
would have happened. Okay, so let's start bringing up some of the
All right.
text messages, the messenger messages, whatever. So we can.
I didn't do the text. We'll have to do the Facebook ones another
Yeah,
time because
we'll
there's
do
just too much. There's too much.
Right. Let's just go over some of them. So
Yeah, the text message is only like, I don't know. It's like just like a few days span. It's not even that much, but
right,
it's multiple messages, and
right.
some of them are fucking long as hell. It's like she writes a biography.
Okay, so let's go over, Chelsea. Let's start putting them up.
Are
So
you just gonna read them, Mima?
Yeah, if I can get to them. Hang on a second.
Right.
Oh shoot.
And I did take, and I'm 100% transparent to keep myself calm. I did take something that I'm prescribed by the doctor to keep me calm, so I
Okay,
don't
so
start
this
freaking
is
out.
one that says, I'll read it to you and you
I'm
can,
in green, right? Oh, you're gonna read them both? Okay.
yeah, I'll read them and you can explain. The only thing I ordered is an electric fly swatter. Don't ask me why. I saw it and I hate flies, so I felt I needed it. One of my late night half asleep purchases. And she says, where? How did you find it to order? You said, on the internet. Yes, but where specifically? A standalone ad? You said, I had a flycatcher on YouTube, so I searched Google for flycatcher and found this electric. Okay.
Oh,
Next.
that was just showing. That was talking about my credit card because my credit card. I don't know. Was it used again? It was used again. I don't know. It's coming up. I'm like, look what happened. My credit card got used again.
Right.
And this was after my credit card. I had major credit card issue, $10,000 worth of charges from August of 2024 until March of 20. I think it was March of 2025. Then I had a charge in like May. And then I had another one. Oh, maybe this was the one for May. I forget. We have to go to the next page. of this. I think it's on the next page.
On my back.
Next picture.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the screenshots. Okay, so then the next one says, "Oh geez, who did you give your credit card to online?" You said, "They said it was at a Walmart in Ohio for $807." And she says, "An in-person purchase?" And you said, "He didn't say." I said, "I already have an active investigation on this account. He said they will be contacting me today. This is crazy." She says, "Where have you used the card? Any sketchy sites? Or read the card number to someone on the phone?" So here she's the only one who had the card, guys.
Correct.
And what she's trying to do is put like doubt in his head. Okay. All right. Next one. Next.
They all look the same to me. They're all tiny.
I know. It'll take a second. Okay. The next, whoops.
Sorry,
It's
guys.
gone.
A slide 2 downloaded twice. 1 second. 1 moment, please. 1 moment, and I will fix it. Y'all, how you doing tonight? How are you doing?
I'm nice and
I
calm.
uploaded them 3 times,
Oh.
and then I had to go back and what is that word?
Okay, so we don't have a 3, we have a 4.
We have a 3. Just 1 moment. I gotta go find number 3. And I will screen share it and then pin it so you can read number 3.
Hey Chelsea, if
What?
I turn my laptop on, if it screws up our voices, just tell me and I'll turn it off.
Okay, so right now I'm going to screenshot number 3 so it's quicker than uploading it. Let me do that. Here's number 3. This one shows the bank information. Oh boy, let me make it bigger. Here we go. So it shows Wells Fargo. You're sharing that information. Can you read that green?
Wait, that's what I got from Wells Fargo. It's about the
Yep.
charge. It'll tell you stuff about the charge or something.
Yep, and you're saying where Lisa's at, and you're asking if Chelsea's on the road.
Right. So he's kind of being led to be suspicious of Chelsea right
and
now.
there's my number 3. Sorry, I uploaded and fixed it a couple times, but I had to go back and remove.
Okay. I can barely read it. So
yeah, so it says, "I just got this text from Wells Fargo. Lisa is at summer camp waiting for her to tell me what to do. Is Chelsea on the road?" Lisa said, "Type in," meaning no, this was not me. The purchase in Ohio at Walmart.
Okay, so go to 4 now.
There we go.
Okay. 4. So 4 says, Dave, I'm so embarrassed by this comment. I apologize. And she says, "You didn't know." And he says, "I know, but he knew you're my friend. Just proves he used me. You can see he even uses my sayings in his shows." She says, "He's a jerk." And then it says, "Wells Fargo alert" on the bottom. There's suspicious activity on your checking account. Okay. So do you want to talk about that, Dave?
Well, that was talking about Dave's deals. She went into his show, she bought a bunch of shit from him, and then she said it was a pile of shit. And then I was friends with him, and then I'm not talking bad about him, but I no longer speak to him. My decision not to to separate the friendship, but that's all I'm going to say about that.
But she went on her.
Oh yeah, she went on like her YouTube and bashed the snot out of him, and it was flat out like lies.
But she didn't even know what she got.
No, she was bidding on. She was so drunk. She was drinking those claws, blue claws,
and
whatever the hell they're called.
Bashing
blue
the
claws,
stuff that he sent her. And there was stuff in there that was silver. There was things that were of value.
And then he told me that he was so ecstatic that she bought from him. He added more shit to her box. She's full of shit. She didn't show everything that was sent. I did see what he put in there. Some of the stuff was a little but there was silver. I don't give a shit. She is a liar. There was sterling in those boxes.
All right, so let's go to the next one then. Number 5. Okay, so number 5 says, oh, this is, wait, this is Chris. Okay. She said, on what site did you go to for your receipt? And look who got your information. He said, I finally have a name. Ken Scott from Wells Fargo is the one working on my claim. I need to find that. She says, Christy, don't mess around. She's getting upset. We don't have the proof on Chelsea yet. She thinks you are playing me. Can you get me the info today so I can calm her down? So what she's doing here, people, is she's threatening him by threatening him with somebody else's anger, but making it seem like if he doesn't get this information, this Christie's going to come after him. And the information was to bury Chelsea and say that Chelsea was the one using the credit card. All right, go on. Next. Oops. I have to wait till it comes on the other screen for some reason. Oh,
I hate technology.
I know. It's so hard. Okay. You say, tomorrow is my birthday, my first one without my dad. It's my last first without him. I have had enough, or I've had a very hard 24 hours. I want to wish that day away, but I know he wouldn't want that. And then you say, so I found this high-end sale with jewelry. You think this is D1 that I should hit. So he's saying, is this one of the sales that you think that I should go to because D is going to be there? And this is what you want me to do. You want me to buy all this stuff while she's there. So she says, yes, she loves the modernist stuff and turquoise. And you say, I hope she's there. Okay, go on. I got my entrance number. I'll be there. And if she is, I'm going to go ape wild buying. I would give her a piece of my, I would also give her a piece of my mind. She's pure evil. This is where his head is because he's been told that D is an evil person.
Yes, that she was bad.
He's bad. So she says, record. She wants him to record him buying this stuff and her looking sad. So she can get off on this. Okay. He says, and blow Dave's deals off the map. He's slithering around my account, trying to complete with my Nikki B inventory. Yes, I learned to record. And she said, if you don't, she will use it against you and it will be your word against her. So this is all, listen to the manipulation going on. Okay, go on. He says, I regret not taping her phone call with Lisa. And she says, later. Is there an update?
Do you want me to explain? Can I explain that real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead.
When I said about I didn't record the phone call with Lisa. Lisa's my wife. D, we're just going to call her D, wanted to speak to my wife. And they did. And we did it on speakerphone. And she wanted to make Lisa aware that I was Danny's next target. That she knows about the money. She knows I have money. And she knows I have a lot of it. And she wanted nothing more than to get into my checking account.
So she was being a nice person and warning you and your wife to keep your eyes open.
Correct.
But at this time, you didn't believe her because you were drinking the Kool-Aid, basically.
Correct. And anyway, and the one thing that would piss Danny off when she would talk about money or talk about, oh, you could just get this out of the bank, right? I'd be like, no, I can't. I was like, ever since, which we're going to do a show about the Whatnot Florida Pickers, is why I no longer have access to large sums of money.
So then you say, I was surprised with a trip into New York City.
This is on my birthday. This is my birthday.
Right. This is his birthday. And she wanted an update on whether he went to this estate sale. Okay, never have you seen in this whole thing her say, "Happy birthday. You should, I know this is going to be hard for you." None of that, right? So he says I was surprised with the trip into New York City to help make me smile for my birthday. It was fun. She says, "Ah, nice. No estate sale then?" So she's more concerned about whether he went to screw the D at the estate sale and got it on film than whether he had a happy birthday in New York City for the day because he was struggling. So go on to 9. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's doing it again. It's frozen. Okay, there we go. Oh, I called. They said not many pieces sold. He's trying to appease her now. I asked if a YouTuber came and filmed. She said no. I think D will go tomorrow. It starts at 40% off then at 9 a.m. They have Limoges trinket box collections. I'm going to see, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then he says, if she's there, you want me to FaceTime you. Okay. And she says, text me first. It depends if I'm filming or not. Okay. Next slide. Next slide. Um,
And she said
Deal.
it's still my birthday, and she still didn't wish me a happy birthday. I
No,
noticed it
still
says
his
July
birthday.
11th.
Nothing,
Yeah,
nothing, nothing.
nothing.
He
She
says,
had, and I called
seriously,
that. I remember calling that estate sale company on my birthday. I remember that.
Right.
Yep.
He's doing her dirty work on his birthday.
Yep.
So he says, Deal, seriously, I want to do a Vegas shopping spree too soon. And she said, you should. And then she said, like, did you go? Did you go? Not, how was your birthday? I know it was hard. No, she's worried
But
about
look at the dates. Look at
whether
the
he was.
dates.
Yeah, look at the
Yeah.
dates. July 12th. Then she's she's pissed now. She's pissed because he didn't answer her. Because he's starting to see she doesn't really care about me here.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
She only cares about me doing something. So he didn't answer her. And she says, you just blow me off all the time. I hate that. Are you not allowed to talk to me on the weekends? Okay, next slide. He says, yes, I can. I went and I asked if a person filmed and they said no. I should have went the last day. So then she goes on a week later and says, Chelsea was searching your name. Why would she be doing that? So you were one of them all along. Am I really so stupid believing you were my friend? And then she goes into the pity party and making him feel bad. You hurt me, Dave. I was there for you always. I defended you to others, and this is what I get because he didn't do her dirty work and what she wanted him to do. Okay, next slide.
Hang on, I want to interject. How would she know I Googled JDA's name?
Gee, I wonder.
JDA. Would you know the
Because
answer?
she was. I can. Because she told me she had access to your computer.
Yeah, she was in my Google accounts, my personal and my business Google account from the months of October 2024, a year ago, till March. No, till July. Till
Till
July.
I told you. I said
Yep,
she's in
till
your
July.
whatnot. She's in your Google. She's in everything. Your email.
My whatnot account, my personal messages, my health insurance, my
Yep. She told me she
account.
went to check your credit card numbers to see if any of them matched my credit card number.
Yeah. So I just wanted you guys to put that in because she's wondering why I'm Googling JDA. Well, I'm Googling my friend JDA to see if he started another Shopify store because by golly, my husband likes the glowy glass and our anniversary is going to be coming up and stuff stuff like that. You know, his birthday, and he wants that glowy glass. So where can I find it? Well, damn, JDA likes the glowy glass too.
Yeah, I'm looking at some right now, actually.
All right. Next slide, you two goofers.
If we don't laugh, we're gonna cry.
I know. There's a lot to get through, and I want to get through it, right? It says, so no answer? Why? Just tell me why. And you say, I was set back by that Christie, and it shut me down. Not in a shy way, but in a defensive way. So she responds, so you did what every other person did. And instead of calling or texting me, you run to be with those you know are in the wrong. Christy is pissed that people keep treating me this way. She helps me. She is the only one. You have only told me things over and over, but never ever followed through with one thing. Okay, next slide. So this is her wanting him to do this dirty stuff, this mean stuff, and he's not doing it. So she's pissed. All right. Christy is pissed. Okay. Have you been making things up? Why would you be in Chelsea's show if she stole from you? I've shown you the things she has said about you. I feel so stupid trusting you. Shame, 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 shame. This is called shaming. If you consider someone a friend, you talk to them. You don't run to their enemies. You don't ghost them. Shame, shame, shame. She's shaming him here. Okay, go on. He says, I'm a trusting person. I wanted to know if she really did this to me, so I called. I try to be kind to everyone. We were such a good team, and I miss that. I know you do too. You're like me. We hate when people do things to us, but you are strong. Then I hold back. You streamed forward. She says, you called to ask if she stole from you? You really think she would be honest? Yes, I do. Chelsea is probably the most honest person I ever knew.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
She's like, she puts like Betty Crocker to shame. And what's that lady? The Mrs. Cleaver, Betty Cleaver.
I mean,
whatever her name is.
There are a few people who I know who have worked with the Niche Witch. Okay, who, if you say something wrong about her to them, they'll correct you, even though she's done all this to you. Chelsea is one, Rebecca is another. Okay, I want you people to know this. So she says, you called to ask if she stole from you. You really think she would be honest? Yes, I do. I suppose you told her things I've told you. And if you did, you just fueled the hatred against me. Next one.
Mima, if I could just say something, I remember when I was screenshotting these, and I'm like, was it that bad? As you're reading this shit to me, I'm like, oh my God, she was a nasty bitch.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Oh my
And
God.
see, you don't see it because you've lived it and you've blocked it. But as a person from the outside, yeah, it's bad.
Oh my God.
Okay. Next one. I can't see 15 now.
Just shouting out, thank you, Jocelyn, aka Crazy Lamp Lady. I can't believe she gets away with this, and people are still following her so blindly.
Exactly.
Thank you for stopping by, Jocelyn.
Thank you. Okay, let's go on with 15.
And it makes me feel like a fool.
Right.
That I
know.
for it.
I know. We'll get to that. We'll get to that though. Okay. 15, please. Thank you. And if you did, you just fueled the hatred against me and caused me more problems. I always trusted you. Shame, shame, shame. This is shaming. I need you to stop thinking there's anyone in this world who gives a shit about anyone but themselves. Pity, pity, pity. He says, I never share things you told me in confidence. You should know better than that. You know, I keep to myself. I analyze and analyze. I hate seeing a group go on. Next slide. That I enjoyed being with hate one another. I know you were done dirty by them. I didn't say more than did you do it, yes or no. I'm a true friend. I know, like those PR people, they were pretend friends. They wanted the fame. He was drinking the Kool-Aid and rode your coattail. I never did that. I am a friend for you. You are not the fame attached to it. Go on.
Well, she kept telling me that she was like so famous and, she couldn't go out in public. She had to watch where she was going. And, God forbid, that there was like a group of haters and, the haters follow me. The haters follow me. I'm like, oh my God.
Okay. Next. 16. Oh, no, 17 is right. Well, I hope that is true. I thought I did know you, but you have been just stringing me along for months because he wasn't doing what she wanted him to do, the nasty stuff. Sending me to Dave's deals was a wake up call when you said, after you knew how he was bad, how I didn't know he was bad. I could have definitely proved Chelsea was guilty, but you wouldn't work with me. Guilt. So let me guess, she said no and convinced you she is your friend. If you fall for that, I don't even know what to say. She wanted you off NSN. She worked hard to convince me to boot you. I was the only one who had your back. Oh, listen to the sugar coating she's doing. Sweetness. Okay, go on. Next one. If you want to comment on that, Chelsea, you can. Chelsea.
So many buttons. So I never encourage for JDA to leave NSN. The way NSN, the Niche Shopping Network, was portrayed to me as how she wanted it to be, and her partner at the time wanted it to be, was going to be like the Cherish of live selling. And me knowing my wonderful friend JDA and the great bargains and stuff he buys stuff for, therefore being able to sell them on the cheaper end, and him and his wonderful, colorful personality and his vocabulary, does that pertain to Cherish?
Nope.
And JDA, what was your answer on that question?
No.
No.
I use some bad words sometimes.
Sometimes,
I describe cadmium glass as cat pee, and she was like, "Oh my God, my virgin ears!"
Oh, look at that cat pee. 100%. Did I know this about JDA? Yes, I did. Because when I see red glass and it glows yellow and orange, I'm like, look at that cat pee right there.
Okay.
And I learned that from him. So with the image and stuff of what she continued to pound in my head of how she wanted NSN, the Niche Shopping Network, to be, was JDA an ideal fit? No.
No, she just wanted my money.
Yeah, was JDA a great seller and stuff? Did people find him entertaining? Yes. So me as a producer, with the layout of what she wanted her platform to be, was he a great fit? No. But was he a great seller and making profit and entertaining to the people? Yes. So that is my response to that. 100%. Hello, the desert mermaid. Mwah, 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 mwah. Just saying, I love you. Mwah.
Okay, next slide. Okay, come on, slide. Okay. He says, I gave him a second chance. I believe in second chances. I was blindsided by that. He said he hooked you up, and I believed him. Now on Posh, I have to be nice to him, and I'm being bullied in my shows. I know it's him, but I can't prove it. I have people come in last night saying disgusting sexual things or saying they are my dad. It's horrible. I didn't blow up last night, but 2 days before I did. It's horrible. People do this stuff. You think I would be used to it after whatnot, but it still is crappy.
I just want to say there were people coming into my show saying, my dad had risen back from the dead, that I lied about my dad's death, that I made it up to get sales, just an insane amount of bullshit. I was like, you know what? I wish I was made up. I really wish it was. I mean, honestly, I'm not saying anymore.
Mima will be rejoining us shortly. Up there it is. Sometimes when you log in with a phone, it disconnects. But here's Mima.
Next slide.
One moment. So many buttons. So many children.
I'm trying to squeeze it open too, and it's like, oh my goodness. Okay. You should have told him your history with him. If I was a friend, I deserved that. Guilt. Report him to Poshmark, telling him what to do. I'm still not letting up. I have screenshot history, vile comments to me, and sent those. You do not need to be nice to him. Just block him. Block anyone who does that crap. So she's telling him what to do here. Again, he says, I'm not ignoring. I have my own IOP session. My family thinks I'm too depressed and sad. So I've been doing this Monday through Friday since the end of June. I hate it. I'm just grieving the loss. Go on.
Yeah, just at that point, my wife and my mom felt that I needed like an intervention with my depression. But I mean, it was okay. I mean, it taught me how to learn to deal with my sadness and how to put one foot in front of the other, because I was literally just stuck for months. And here this person, supposedly my friend, and look what she's saying to me, and I'm telling her, I'm in this program, stop texting me, I can't talk.
He's right
now.
in the middle of these sessions when she's doing this.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. It's not like he's just going to, he's in the middle of these sessions and she's texting him all this nasty stuff that she wants him to do for her. Okay, go on. It's bad, Danny. He or people he has been doing it with every show. Yes, I make my killer sales after last night's attack, but I don't want pity sales from people. She says, you never dispute stringing me along. Has everything been lies to you? Just keep me a friend. I understand depression. I'm in it myself right now. Go on. I can't. Ugh. This is
That's
hard.
such bullshit. That was just because she knew I was going somewhere.
Right. So she was saying, she's worse. That's what they do. You think you have it bad, I have it worse. Okay. If I didn't have kids, I'd be out of here. Really? Wow.
This is where she said she would have killed herself. Oh. She would have offed herself.
Right. Okay, go on. Go back. I need to read his. I don't string anyone along for friendship. I could talk for days with the crazy crap I dealt with since the end of last year. I have a trust issue, which why my friend pool is small. That's why I feel comfortable with you as a friend. You, like me, got burned by people right and left and center. I like that you understood what I go through, and I feel comfortable saying those crazy. Next.
There's only 3 more slides. I'm sorry if this is.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And yet you've burned me, right?
She said that?
Yeah, and let you burn me. I don't get it, right? You say, I'm sorry if you feel I burned you. I was not my intention by any means. See how he's just trying to pour his heart out and what she does. I know I need to think before I do, but at times I do in reverse. I just want my life to be back to what it was. I want to be able to think clearly. I know it's not possible, but I need to figure out this new normal. And then she says, Dave, the check you promised me, is it coming? Is it? It's a simple yes or no, and you avoid it. It leads me to believe it was all a lie. Put yourself in my shoes. So she's still asking him for money. Okay, last one. Last one, we can rejoice and then ask questions. He says, yes, it's real. My family's worth is real. The fighting over my dad's money is real. It's all real. I'm in my virtual therapy group, so my replies may be delayed if I'm asking a question by the therapist. And she says, he tells this to her, and does she listen? What did I ever do to cause distrust? A ton. 4-hour delay? No. You avoid answering the hard questions. Where's the friendship you swore we had?
I never talked to her again ever.
Why?
Yep.
No answer to that question.
And
So
that's my wife blocked her phone number out of my phone. Right? Isn't that the last one?
yeah, that's
Or is
it.
there one more? There's 24, I thought.
No, that's it.
Okay. And then my wife blocked the
Oh, there's 24.
yeah.
And then she continues on. Friends don't avoid hard conversations. Why won't you talk to me? And then she says, check out Max Tromby's video, TikTok, whatever the hell that was.
Oh, she called me a narcissist.
Oh, it was a narcissist video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She called him a narcissist.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my wife blocked her number out of my phone.
So
and then we had to block my wife blocked her number on her phone too because she had my wife's phone number. But she would never call my wife's phone. She would just like text, "Is Dave there?" I was like, text him.
So there's a couple of things I want to talk about here because they're difficult. They're difficult things.
Yeah.
And it's about manipulation and it's about the psychological effects. So when someone manipulates someone into doing their dirty work, it's a form of psychological abuse that can cause severe and lasting damage. The person being manipulated, often called a scapegoat or a flying monkey, and narcissistic abuse is used as a tool to harm others while the manipulator appears blameless. The harm to the victim is both psychological and social, with consequences that can affect nearly every aspect of their life. It affects their psychologically with emotional distress, which we've seen with Dave when he gets triggered, okay? They have intense self-doubt about themselves. And this gaslighting that they've been through makes them question everything everybody else says to them in the future. So they have a huge distrust of other people from the abuse that they've experienced. Okay. They lose who they are and they feel like they're just a puppet in someone's life. They internalize the blame for trying to manipulate people who are good people, and they feel bad about that, and they suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder from this. Now, what else happens is they can't isolate themselves from anyone helping them, getting support. It damages their reputation, it impairs their relationships, they feel rejected and betrayed, okay? And it goes on and on and on with the effects. So when I was talking to people or listening to people comment on Dave, and they were saying, well, what is his story? He just got the shakedown or whatever, and that's all that was. No, guys, it was so much more than just a shakedown. He was put in the position of being her henchman, of being her person who would do all the dirty work, and she was the Teflon queen, so she thought. But is she the Teflon queen anymore, Dave?
Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. Nope. She's the piece of shit that I step over.
Because what do you have now? What have you gained back?
Confidence.
Right. And what
And
else?
I can say, no, I'm not doing that. That's wrong.
And what you're telling me about these people is not true.
Not true. Yep.
No.
And I did apologize to everyone. I didn't apologize to the PR people, but I apologize for saying any ill will towards them. I think it was just that one comment. But
Now here's the thing that I want to put out. And Rebecca says, great job, Dave. You are super strong tonight, by the way. Best way to beat her is to show your strength.
Well, I
But
also had a little help from Mr. Xanax.
yeah,
I'll be honest. That's why I'm so calm.
but here's the thing. Dave's not the only one who's out there being one of her henchmen or flying monkeys. And I
I saw. Wait,
know
I just want to say one thing. I saw a comment come. Yes, Christy is a real person. I'm also going after her legally.
sometimes
And yeah,
sometimes when she was talking, I thought that she was another part of like another psyche, like three faces of
she's
me.
a weird. She's a strange dude.
Right.
And I even apologized to Rebecca. Yes, that's true. And I apologized to Carrie. And I apologize. It's like I. There's a lot of people I still have to apologize to.
But she has other people who are in your position now that are doing her dirty work.
Yeah. Well, there's not many left.
Christy is one of them. Okay.
And so does
Melissa,
that Melissa.
Melissa, you are another one. And Melissa, we care about you and we want you to stop because she's making you do her dirty work. Think about it. You're doing her dirty work.
Mima, I told you before we went live that Melissa reached out to me after my last frontal video where I said my story is coming out, that the day of the Idaho Gem Wrecking Ball is coming.
Yeah.
And she did. Melissa messaged me through Facebook Messenger and saying, follow my commandments, love me as I have loved you. And Melissa, by damn, I do love you because I know what she's said about you for the past 3 years. I know what you have told me about your family's concerns, and I pray for you, honey, because I know things you don't, and I know what she's telling you because by damn, she told them to me too. And I hope that you can escape this with no legal consequences. And I know either you or Christy or Danita, I'm trying to get myself in that mindset to see her name again briefly so I can tell my story, which is coming soon. Somebody is watching this. But yes, Melissa, you are in our prayers because you are 100%.
Yeah.
And I do love you as God has loved you. And I do love Danita as God has loved you because my love for her over the past 3 years has caused me great hardship and my family financial distress. But by damn, I still love her. And I pray that she comes to recognition with her sins and makes amends and does her repentance time if it comes to that. 100%. That's all that's all we want.
But I want to say one thing, just to show how evil Danita is. When she knew she was no longer paying Chelsea, she like laughed. She's like, how's she gonna put food on the table now? That's why I stepped up. Chelsea's a wonder. I'm lucky I can afford to do this, and I love having her work with me because she keeps me on the straight and narrow. She's such a good person, and what Danita did, that she can forgive Danita. I'll never. I just want to see her take that slip and slide right to hell because that's where she belongs after what she did to, I know, me and many other people. Because I'm a kind person. You could ask my wife. She turned me into like a snappy Emma Effer.
A snappy turtle.
A snapping turtle, yeah.
Well, we no longer have snapping turtles here. We have sea turtles who swim and glide through the sea.
And like I said, no more. What I say? Screw the turtles. Where's the other money? Screw the turtle money. Where's the other money?
Yeah, I would like to know where the money is of the items I sent multiple times for the Niche Foundation. I would love to know that as a Niche Foundation supporter because I may not be a single mother or domestic violence survivor, but I am a woman who's trying to make a livable income for her family who suffers with trials. And I wanted to support that as a woman stepping out of the turmoil of everyday, not so much fun work environment, trying to step out on her own 2 feet as she inspired to be a role model to us. I would love to know where that went. 100%. Guys, I got to step away because I feel like a ball fest is coming on. But my story is coming soon. And you guys, thank you so much for showing JD the response and support that you have. Be patient with me because my text messages go and Facebook messages go back years. And it's just a lot to go through. So God bless you. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rebecca and Carrie, for being in the chat. Thank you, Jocelyn, aka Crazy Lamp Lady, for also being here. Your guys' support and your reach of followers is heavily appreciated. Thank you. I will pop in again if I need to.
And what is really hard for Chelsea, which she doesn't talk about, is that she has to go through Dave's texts to put them up and to organize them and to read them. So that is harmful and hurting her heart also. But our purpose here is this. Our purpose is to make it that no one else suffers any of the damage that has been done to these people who are now my friends.
Like I was taught, like when I was going against these Reddit people, I was always told these Reddit people are bad. They're bad, like bad people. And like now, Mima, I talk to her every day. I talk to BW every day, and I keep telling her, I'm like, BW, I was like, if you ever tell me what your real name is, I'd love to take you out to eat, just for like to show the gratitude. And like, like she stands like by me. She doesn't even know me, because like I've been like fucked up in the head because of this. It's like no. If you knew even more what this woman did, I haven't even disclosed everything. And I can't because I have a thing against her. Like I am going after her legally. I don't give a fuck what it costs. My wife and I just gave our second check of $5,000 in retainer to go after this fucking bitch. And I don't care what I have to spend. What she did to all these people is wrong. I could at least afford to go after her. And I'm going to. And whatever I get, Danita, whatever I fucking get, I'll take every piece of shit out of your house, fucking smash it and throw it the fuck away. Whatever I'm awarded, because what you did to me, I have in writing. You admitted it in writing. You're so fucking stupid.
I'm sorry, Dave.
The one thing I can say, she's already made 2 offers to shut me up.
They're not offers. They're like,
I'm not going to say it, but I'm allowing you to say what it is. I don't care.
no,
You can say it. It came out of your mouth. No.
I'm not going to say it because it's
No?
insulting.
It's
It's an insult.
Yep.
But our purpose is that she doesn't hurt anyone else and she becomes accountable. And the only way she's going to become accountable is by having people who have been hurt by her tell her their stories. Because
she is true evil. She is true evil.
But on a second note, Dave has things that he wants to sell tonight because doing the channel costs money because he's paying Chelsea and stuff, and he wants to sell some things and try to get some of that back.
This is what I'm doing. I put up 3 items. I will show you what I paid for it, what I charged for it, and I'll take back the funds I spent and the funds that are, or the profit, whatever you want. I can't even like talk. The profit I'm putting in the account that I started, because I mean I do pay, I hope Chelsea doesn't yell at me, but I do pay Chelsea, and I want to try to give her more hours a week, and because she's a good lady, and I could still hear this evil woman like basically laughing, like I took this away from her. Like that's not funny. I didn't find it funny. Even at that time in my life, I thought that maybe Chelsea did do this to me, but I still don't find that fucking funny that you take food off someone's table. That's not funny.
No, it's evil.
Yell at you, Dave, because all my hardships, she knew. I told her She knew of my auction house flooding. At the time, the Good Stuff thrift store was closing down. I was closing down my business too.
And you went
that
to her
call,
and you helped her. You went to her
yes,
and you
I
helped her.
put it all on the shelf to go help her. She knew of my mental health issues and my family's mental health issues and shared that information with people as a humorous aspect and compared my failure to commit the S word. Don't trust her. She can't even get this right.
She's a
My
horrible,
family
person.
is struggling, yes. But now I'm in a work environment right now with somebody I care deeply with. And she won't mind me saying it at this point, but when we vintage her and her husband and her family, we enjoy hanging out on the daily. We watch each other's children's sporting events online. We are a unit. We are a family. And that is something I offered to her. And she laughed, spit it out, laughed into my face. I would have nothing and would have given it all to her. She knows this. And people are asking, when is my story coming out? Why is it taking so long? It's coming. I just ask you to be patient and continue to support this channel and JDA and Mima's efforts to support those nonprofits and anybody who has been affected by her. And we pray, we pray, especially today, whether you're a fan of a follower of Charlie Kirk or not. Today's his birthday, and yes, my family all wore red because he was whether you listened or was a fan of his or whether you were not, he was a great debater. And that's what we're trying to build here. Occasionally we get triggered and we drop F-bombs and all that stuff. But we are trying to build this as a professional debating platform. We welcome everybody who wants to come in a positive energy and wants to open discussion.
Even if it's one of her followers, we welcome them here.
Some of her followers are my followers. And if you guys want to have that discussion, I am totally up and open to it. And I know she has a couple of followers that she's manipulated to the point that if that question were to arise in my live shows or my partner, my friend shows, to shut it down immediately. Don't let that discussion happen. And those discussions are going to happen because I don't want anybody else to fall prey to this.
Go on.
Narcissism does, oh my goodness, I can't say that word. Narcissism doesn't happen always by a spouse, a child, or a sibling. It can happen by a friend because and especially now on social media, where these people through YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Reels expose themselves as somebody who is trying to help those in need and somebody who's just trying to help those disadvantaged people. But the only way that they can help them is by you helping them. And it yanks out to those heartstrings of those who are programmed to give and to help. And by damn, I was suckered in. And I gave when my family had nothing to give. But by damn, when the checks came due, I said, I'm sorry, I'm helping out somebody who I feel needs it more than you do. Power company, water company, mortgage. My friend who says she's helping out the greater good needs it more than you. Please be patient with me. Your money is coming due. It's coming. Sorry, you guys.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, Mima. I'm proud of JD. I'm proud of everybody who has hit the like button and is making comments because, yes, JD has his flaws. Mima has her flaws. By damn, I have my flaws. You can call me the hoe of Idaho, but by damn, I am here for the greater good and I am here for this community. I am here for her love of animals because I love animals. I am here for her children because I know the children. I've met them. I've helped. I've interacted with them. I just want the best for everybody involved. I just pray that this victimness stops and she comes forward and claims accountability. And that's all JDA wants too. By damn, I know he wishes it would come cheaper than what it is coming to his pocketbook. I know it. And I'm thankful for him because he knows, and by damn, I know she knows I can't do it. Oh, I wish I could because of the stuff she's done to me. I wish I could financially legally go after her, but I can't because she knows I know she doesn't have anything for it. And she knows I don't have the funds to pay for it because she knows I'm behind in my mortgage and my power bill. I am pink slip to pink slip monthly, and winter is coming. But thank you guys. Please give the channel a thumbs up. Please join us when we can. Please forgive us when we get on our tangents and our F bombs and our naughty C word JDA. I know you know what C word I'm talking about.
Yeah, I dropped that.
So just please be patient with us. And God bless Mima, because by damn, she does a great job. She is
Yes,
like,
Mima.
oh my goodness, what is
She's
the?
like mom. She's the new Mama Hen.
She's like, oh my goodness, oh something Sawyer. What was her name? It's not Martha Stewart. What is the lady's name? They
Betty
did the
Crocker.
interviews. Oh, she does a great job. Something Sawyer. Diane Sawyer. Is that her name?
Is she blonde?
Yes, she is a
Okay, then that's a
Diane
Mima. That's a
Sawyer.
Mima.
Yep, she is the Diane Sawyer of this, and she is bipartial. She is willing to listen to every aspect of this. So if you want to join the panel, just reach out and let us know. Mima is 100% amazing. Jocelyn, crazy lady, you got that right. I do need to step away and blow my nose because it's going to sound like a honking horn at a country fair. So
Well, you got me
too.
right now. All right.
You two keep chatting away and give me 20 seconds.
Okay. The one thing that we don't talk about that I don't know if anybody ever really talked about it was about the difference between the niche lady's chat on her YouTube and other resellers. And what she doesn't do is she doesn't remove on her chat who attack each other. She allows it to go on and she almost embraces it. When someone says something against her, she embraces that that person is destroyed by her chat. And I think that's a horrible thing for a reseller to do. I have never seen it happen on any other reseller's chat where they allow people to go after someone else and they bully them. And she lets it go on her chat. She embraces it. It's awful.
You there, Mima?
What? Oh, so- what's going on? Dave, go out and come back
How do you
in.
spell Mima? How do you spell?
What? Go, yeah, he needs to come out, go out and
I
come.
step away for 5 seconds to go potty and blow
Oh,
my nose, and what do you guys do? Hello, I'm
I'm
watching for.
here. Dave, you were out somewhere. You lost internet. Oh, he lost internet.
Yeah, he lost internet. I stepped away, went to the ladies' room, and I come back and I hear, let me back in Idaho. I will when I see you. Okay, here's Dave.
Yes.
Did I push a button?
You pushed the button. All
I
right.
think I pushed a button.
You pushed.
Because I can't see them. They're too small. I needed to laugh. I'm sorry.
All right. Do you want us to read some of the chat? Well, let's show the items you want to sell.
I think I was gonna go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
Oh,
You can show the
oh,
items; they're self-explanatory.
Okay, the items we're gonna show pictures of the items.
I can show the real thing if someone wants to see it. I just don't know where the I can't see right now. The amber's all in front of me. It's fine.
Okay, Chelsea, let's see. Chelsea, Sandy wants to know if you're seeing someone. That's a personal question. If she wants to answer that or not, she does not have to. Spiritual said she most definitely made a comment in her last live that turning on subscriber only chat was the best because you noticed how everyone in her chat was so wonderful, making a community. Yeah, well, that's because they're all her flying monkeys.
Sandy, I will address your question. I was seeing somebody that my church was helping to provide for. Unfortunately, those funds that the church was able to provide for that has ran out, and I had to stop. And the niche lady was aware of this. Me seeing this counselor. At times, I was defending her to the counselor because the counselor was like, "Are you sure that this person isn't a narcissist? Are you sure you're doing this?" And I was defending her to this counselor that's obviously a legal or a professional. But those funds have ran out, and I've since not been able to go back. But yes, I was seeing somebody. Yeah, so the answer to that is yes, I was. But since stepping away from that situation and that environment and interacting with the beautiful soul, which is Julie, almost every day, has been such a beneficial therapy for me. And she won't mind me saying her name for that. So that has helped me so much, and being away from that has helped my anxiety a whole bunch. So that has been very beneficial. But am I still seeing somebody licensed therapeutic? Absolutely not been able to contribute that because we're no longer, till recently, been able to sustain the income of working from home from the niche shopping network until JDA has offered employment. Has that insurance been provided for? No. That hasn't just infected me, but it's infected other members of my family as well. And Niche Lady knows that. She knows that.
Niche Lady's an evil woman. She had made a comment that Julie's just going to drop Chelsea like a hot potato if Chelsea calls her like this. But Julie is a good woman. And I mean, I've talked to both of them, and I told both of them, I was like, listen, I know this is your livelihood doing this reselling. I said, I'll take the hits. If someone's business needs to be destroyed, let it be mine. Let it be mine, because you ladies need this. If she needs to destroy someone, let her destroy me.
And we pray, thank you, and we pray for you, JDA.
Hmm?
And yes, both of me and her have skills that could take us out of the home to provide for our families. But both of us have experienced, whether it was abuse or neglect or some kind of influence from those outer experiences that our talents reside, that have brought us back into the home so we can provide from our families from home, which is reselling is a great thing, because I am for one about finding perfectly well treasures and giving them another home versus importing stuff from other countries and T-mail and what and other stuff like that. I am for that, and so is she. And we just want to do that for our families. And if I were to look back from 3 years so that I left the school district and just started working from home and my brick and mortar before I started working from home, and the trials that my family have been through since then, I'm like, how would my family been able to handle that if I was not working from home? There's no way. So I am going to once again, I gotta remember what I'm doing. It's late. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I had a doctor's appointment with my oldest. Yay, the cast is removed, JDA, but he still has to
Can he
play the
play?
cast
Can
for
he play?
football.
Can he play?
He can play, but he has to wear a temporary cast
That's
while
okay.
in
That's okay. As long as
practice
he can
in
play.
football. So, yay, the caster's removed. Yay. Um, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh my goodness.
Danita.
Salad.
I don't even like to say her
Weren't
name
we
anymore
talking about
either.
sunshine and puppy dogs? Weren't we talking about something better than that?
No, but I did. I'm lost too. Where are we, Mima? Thank God for Mima.
Right?
Gosh. What? Yes. Okay. I think we've emotionally drained ourselves for the night, guys.
Whew.
Take a deep breath.
No, do you want me to? Do you want me to say? I
Oh,
don't
we
even
need to
care
finish
about.
showing the jewelry.
No,
We
don't
were
forget
showing
it.
the
Don't
amber.
forget it.
That's what we were doing.
Oh,
We
we
were
were.
showing the
We don't
jewelry.
have to because I don't feel like it. Okay, you could show it quick, but no one has to buy it. You don't
Only
have
if you feel like it.
Yeah, only
Okay,
if you
I
like
don't
it.
have the prices on it, so I'm going to show the amber pendant.
Oh my.
And this is why I rejected, because the prices of what you're doing and helping me, the pay helps pay stuff, including the health insurance that I pray that they don't cancel because I'm behind. This pendant is, I'll show the pendant, then the Aurora Borealis. Oh my God. Blah, blah, blah.
Just call it AB.
The AB, and then I
That's
will
what I
show
said.
the amber necklace. So
They
here
don't
is
call me
the
Amber.
pendant first.
Okay. JDA, will you tell us about this pendant?
What do you want me to say? It glows. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's where is it? It's a chunky monkey.
The
It's
vintage.
2.5 inches. Wait, 1.5 inches? It's either 2.5 or 1.5. I can't remember now. All of this like talk of what I went through, I can't even remember anything. But look at the good pictures I took. Much better than Bobby. Remember that lady that like clapped at
It's
me?
a vintage
Yeah, I can't even find
sterling
it.
silver.
It's a Baltic
Am
amber
I on
pendant.
here anymore? Did I get
Can you
knocked
hear me?
off?
Can you hear me?
I can
Hello?
hear both of you. And if I
Oh,
can hear both of you, so can the
okay.
lovely people in the chat.
It
You're
just
both here.
it fluoresces under black light, which
Okay. I'm back.
I've learned
All
is
right.
a good sign for amber.
Am I
There it is.
back?
It's glowing. Yes, you're back, Mima. Mima? Mima.
Hello?
Oh, I see you now.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. My son called. He knocked me off. Sorry, guys.
Oh, no worries. No worries. I don't remember how much I was charging for this. I can't find the paper. I can't. Oh, here it is. I found it.
The beautiful vintage sterling
I
silver.
paid $40 for it. I was gonna ask $85, but you can make an offer if you want it plus shipping. All right, Chelsea, you want to go to the next one? The Aurora. I can't say that word either. Aurora. But this is here. I'll turn my camera on for 5 minutes. Don't mind my like snotty face.
Beautiful Aurora Borealis vintage lagoon AB crystal necklace.
I paid 20 and I was asking 50 or best offer. It's 4 strands. And I think the drop is 16 inches.
Okay.
And then there's the other amber. And this amber is like the chunkiest piece of chunky amber you've ever seen.
If you want to have a piece of Baltic amber, buy this necklace because it's gorgeous.
And I know it's cheap. I know it's cheap. I don't care. Wait.
So this is Baltic honey amber necklace. It's beautiful. It's stunning.
And it glows under black light. And it's chunky monkey. Like some of the pieces are like almost an inch like across. It's huge. Wait, I'm gonna try to turn my camera on. Just don't mind.
Are so pretty.
Can you see me?
I
There it
can't
is. You see how big those pieces are? They're freaking huge.
They're gorgeous. That's a gorgeous necklace. So if
And then it's
anybody,
got this like beehive clasp. I'm
I
not gonna
think
try to open it because I don't know what I'm doing.
you
There we
don't want
go.
to I'll buy it for somebody like me. No, I'm joking. Buy it for the holidays.
Or you could do a super chat if you want, because that helps as well.
I like it. So, um,
I can show it glowing. Let's
it's
see. See it? Look at that. It's so green. And it's like, it's really cool. I don't know.
it says
Oh, and where's this other one? We have other. I don't even know where. Oh, what did you say, Mima?
says Idaho, or Sandy said I need to be an IT person.
She's a great IT person. Look at this one.
Is
This
it
is a Navajo something something.
Oh my goodness.
Turquoise and amber. No, turquoise and jade. I'm sorry, turquoise and jade. Sterling, cuff, poof. Cool. All right, I'm turning my camera back off.
All right. Who was the special guest? Well,
we kind of ran over with me, so we're gonna have to redo that because we're over the 90-minute mark. Wait, we're on 2 hours. Yeah, we're way over. So do you want me to just when's our next show, Mima?
What day is it today?
Today's Tuesday, right? Tuesday, the 15th or something. I don't know the date. Wait, let me look at my phone. It's the 14th of October.
Right. Good with you?
The next show I could do would be Saturday.
You want to do Saturday?
End of football season. Go Titans!
Go Titans. So we'll do Saturday, October 18th. Do you want to do 9 p.m. or 10 p.m.? Because I know sometimes it's okay. It's okay for me later on Saturday because I know my girls have an evening soccer game, so I don't think I'll be home till like 7. So we could. Do you want to do 9 p.m.?
9 p.m. Eastern is great.
All right, we'll do 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll do Saturday, August 18th. And do you want me to say my few things, Mima, to take it out, or do you want to say a few things and then I'll go?
Let me just pin the one thing right quick because it's been 30 minutes since I pinned this wonderful copyright disclaimer. Yes. There you go.
We're following the instructions of my attorney.
Shaw.
What?
Cherished Treasure says she would love the Baltic Amber necklace. You have the most amazing things. I'd love to source with you. I would like the bracelet, the following bracelet as well. So if Joshy boy, are you still here? Can you text how she can get those items on the new Taco
Thank
Tuesday?
You so much. I appreciate that, Cherished Treasures thrifting.
Joshy boy, where are you?
If you're in New Jersey or Florida, I source in both areas.
Joshy boy, did you leave?
I don't know. He might have. Throwback Treasures. When I say go Titans, I 100% do not mean the NFL team. I mean my son's high school football team. I am not a Titans NFL team player. No. I'm all about my local high school team.
Thank you, Silvery.
Thunder Wings. Woo!
Thank you.
No, Sandy, that's not the pendant from this morning. This is a completely different one.
Thank you.
I could show you yours. Yours was oval. This one's a square.
Okay.
And this one I just got in the mail because I bought it from an auction house. Here, I'll show it. Let me turn my camera on. So this one's complete. Where the hell's my camera? This little thing's my camera. Oh my God, I can't even see it. Nope, this is not the one from this morning.
Why don't we all do something with all this information? Dave is
we are
on board.
Wait, who's asking about us doing something?
Susie Q. Is that She might not know that you're already gone. Got legal action going.
All legal action takes time
and money.
Money, and of course,
and it's a lot of money. It's not cheap.
No, and of course, we give her the opportunity to turn it around and to make amends because that is our goal.
Okay,
for her to make amends.
Other thing before Dave gives his closing is if somebody wants to get in touch with us to talk to us about being someone to tell their story on the panel, you can get me on Mima on my Facebook page, and you can get Dave at his place, which are Instagram, or he has a
They
phone
could
number.
text me, Mima. They could text my phone. It's fine. Just I'm not gonna probably. If anyone texts me tonight, I'm probably not gonna answer. I'm just gonna turn my phone off.
Night. It's been a rough night. Seriously, it has been. But I think that both of you, I am so proud of you, Dave, for
Thank
telling
you.
the story and for being strong enough to stand up to someone who has manipulated you and abused you. And
Hmm.
you're so much stronger for where you are today by losing that monkey on your back. And I think you're a really good person.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Chelsea, you're amazing. You know how we all, you're like the cherry on top of the sundae, you know? And
But what
you're
happens
going to,
if I want to be the cherry on top of Friday?
oh,
Just
you could be that
I
too.
always try to
You could be that. But I think that the more people that tell their stories, the more people will start believing them. And if what was said tonight is not believable, and you're one of the followers of hers, I don't know what else we can do to get to you. I think you need to hit your head against a wall and wake up and say, oh, she's a bad person. Because that's the only thing that'll work right now. Anyway, Dave, take us out.
One thing I always say is, um, if you know someone that's struggling or stepping back, hanging out, say in their room more than with friends or family, question them, because mental health and depression and that S word, we need to stop that. And our country isn't doing the best job right now with mental health. I myself experienced that with my son, and I pray every day that he's still here and that I was here when it happened, because if I wasn't, God knows. But I wish I saw the signs, and that's what I could say about that before I start crying. But I always say we only go around this world once. Make it count. Always say please and thank you, because those few words could just make someone's day. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. And we'll
Thank
see you Saturday.
you. Love ya.